Are we just running it back? Pack one, pick one, Armageddon, let's go. Lassie just wants me to force Mono Red, just like slam cough. Is it time to force Storm? I don't know. Force green. I mean, if I try and draft normally, I'm going to end up in green anyway. It's basically the same. This is a tough one. I feel like it might just be Armageddon anyway. Geddon again, do it. It's really hard to resist. Resist the call of some land destruction. You'd Clique. I think I meant to Clique. I think it's between these two. I don't think anything else is really in contention. For me. Let's do something different. Just drafted White Weenie. Let's do something different. Mystic Confluence. Rewarded. Redemption. Redemption. The redemption arc is real. Oh my god. Easy Tendrils. Have you read this card? This card does everything. Card is unbeatable. Alright. So. It's blue-green then, huh? I'm not saying I'm looking at the Sylvan Caryatid, but... it's Control Magic, Caryatid, Strix, Signet are the options, I believe. I think I prefer Caryatid over Signet, purely because I just adore blue-green. Go deep on him. Oh, I could just be blue-black, yeah. Nice blue-black control deck. Him or Strix. I kind of like the him to Turak, the more I think about it. Cutting blue is so nice, though. Cutting blue is so nice. I'm just gonna cut blue. I don't think Control Magic's quite as good as the him. But cutting blue signal could set us up well for pack 2. Alright, so... Pack Rat... Natural Order is quite strong. Yeah, Lightning Strike for blue-red. I know you're talking about just forcing mono-red, but we could legitimately take the Lightning Strike for blue-red. Pack Rat does legitimately win games. Card is quite good. Surprisingly. Feels like it shouldn't be good in Powered Cube, but... Natural Order back in my nonsense. I think it's between Strike and Natural Order for me. I don't know that I can bring myself to pick Bitter Blossom in Vintage Cube. It's just like a bit mopey. A little bit mopey. I'm going to take the Natural Order because it's way less replaceable than Lightning Strike. If we end up in blue-red and don't have a Lightning Strike, we won't be sad. If we end up in blue-green and don't have a Natural Order, we'll be, like, very sad. Lightning Strike lets us pivot to mono-red, though. Burst Lightning Hype. I think it's, again, we're choosing between, like, blue-green and blue-red. Fragtusk is not that good, but neither is Burst Lightning. Both of them are, like, kind of whatever. I think I'm just gonna take Frag. Hey. So we aren't getting good blue cards, but we already have good blue cards, and they're so good I kind of want to just try and stay in blue anyway. And we're going to get past blue pack 2, because we've just sent like 0 blue cards to our left. Oh, you'd have taken Terrasti because of Natural Order. Oh, that's a decent point, Dokomoy. That's a decent point. Red seems very open. It is a late Chandra, Torch of Defiance, for sure. If we did want to end up in blue-red, that card is super strong. I feel like we're already kind of moving into green though, and green's felt like reasonably open. Flamecooler is nuts. I've not played with this card very much yet. She seemed decent whenever I played against her. I don't know. Can't change who you are. Sometimes you just want to drop Simic. Signet is nice. On-color Signet. It's like a bit less impressive because we're in the Mana Dorks deck, but still can't really turn it down We'll have like plenty of Frost Titan-esque top end that we can take later. Alright, just easy slime. Is it Ojutai or Gearhulk? Gearhulk is not very good. Ignoring my knight, I know, it broke my heart. What are the ops on missing Shrop/Pool? Yeah, literal 100%. Temperance, no chance we get them. I think Ojutai is just so much better than Gearhulk that I'd rather, like, cross my fingers. I could also just take the Geddon. I think Geddon is the most powerful thing we could potentially end up playing. There are, like, some matchups where this is absurd, right? You end up against a control deck and then you, like, ramp out Geddon with your elf. Well, not ramp out, but you, like, have elves. So you keep your mana base and your opponent loses theirs. This is the best sword. But we do just need ramp, I believe. This is not the best ramp. Screw it. I'm going to take the sword. That might be a punt. Oh, we have Progenitus for natural order. Progenitus isn't my favorite natural order target, but for now I'm going to grab it. Might end up playing it. Search at least fixes, that's true. Search grabs islands, which is pretty relevant. That's true. These all suck. I guess I'm never playing the other two, though. Wow. Flamecaller wield? Such disrespect. Apparently no one wants Chandra Flamecaller. Just saying. Consecrated Sphinx. Kind of hard to turn that one down. PSG easy splash. I love TSG, but it's kind of hard to turn down a Sphinxy. This card is A+. Just like every draft, this would have been a great mono red deck. This is true. I just can't bring myself to draft mono red. I'll let other people claim their Frios. Other people can go Frio with mono red. I know what I like. I know who I am. I'm someone who likes to cast opposition and let my opponent never have mana for the rest of the game. Passing Oracle is sad times, incidentally. Ooh. Who's ever lost when their opponent untapped with that into their Sphinx? Force is nice. There's also a Sakura Tribe Elder. And honestly, we're getting lots of blue cards this pack, but we're not going to get any next pack. We really need ramp. It might honestly just be the Steve. I'm pretty sure we're just meant to be responsible and take Steve, which sucks. We just need ramp desperately. It's also fixing, right, for our double blue, which is nice as well. Counterspell isn't even necessarily good in blue-green, because it can be hard to get enough blue, like, early on. You don't want too many double blue spells, but it's also just the best card by a wide, wide margin. Great. Really need a tropical island. I guess Lumbering Fools kind of does something. Just like 100% taking the fixing here. Our deck desperately needs it. We've got double blue and double green all across the curve. What do people think on Signet versus Jace? I think Jace is not great. I think I probably want the Signet, right? I just need more ramp. It's not as good as a Mana Dork. because it doesn't work with like Edric and opposition, but I would probably wheel the Deranged Hermit. No one likes Deranged Hermit. You wheel it really often. I think there's a decent chance we get it back. Yeah, the signets are not great here. That's true. I'm also not like the biggest fan of Jace though. I'm unsure. Pretty unsure. Yeah, this is the literal only deck in the format that wants Hermit. Deranged Hermit's just bad if you don't have opposition. But if you have opposition, it's like pretty good. So as a result, the opposition deck can wheel it really easily. I say before we inevitably don't wheel it, of course, to make me look silly. Oh, Heartbeat pick up the Palinchron on the wheel. That's kind of legit. Like, we're not playing the Pestamite anyway. Yeah, you're probably right about that. You're probably right. Now we look really silly. I just like so rarely draft Heartbeat that I kinda glossed over it, but yeah, that's fair, that's fair. We probably did want Hermit over Edric. Does this mean we haven't wheeled the Hermit? That's surprising if that's the case. Because we're the ones of the opposition. I'm also hoping to get more Mana Dorks, to be fair, which would make Edric better. Like, I'm going to be taking Elvish Mystics really highly at the moment. Because we already have, like, a bunch of really nice top end. Guess we're not, like, 100% playing this natural order at the moment. Like, we really want to take Mana Dorks highly. We not only have Edric, but we also have Sword, which makes them way better too. Would I take Elvish Mystic over Llanowar Elves? I think I would. I have more of a sentimental attachment to Elvish Mystic, since that was like released back when I started playing. Alright. I think we just have to take the Arbor Elf. I feel like we just have to take the Arbor Elf here. Dig Through Time is pretty good. We already have, like, some card advantage, though. Gotta be Sanctum, though. I think I'm gonna hope that Sanctum wheels, because not many people are gonna want it. I think the Arbor Elf is just really important for what we're doing. And then we have Avenger and Sanctum that can both wheel. And, like, whoever wants one probably wants the other, so, like, at least one of them should wheel. Trop. Yes. Oh my god, Trop is great. It makes our deck way more functional. There's also a Mana Vault, which is decent, but I think we just have to take Trop. This is like our 5th blue-green deck, and it's the first time we've actually had Trop. Oh my god. This is pack 3. Ape. So we can still pick up a fetch. Yeah, that bag was really strong. Agreed. Channel. We're nowhere close to being a channel deck. Stone Rain. Which one's the stone? Oh, the Plow Under. I was kind of looking at the Mystic Snake. Mystic Snake is nice with opposition. Plow Under's, like, honestly decent in this deck, but I think... Which are we more likely to wheel? Because I'd like both. Mystic Snake, wheel, Plow Under. Yeah, that's my intuition. Although we don't know that there's anyone else in blue-green. We wheeled Kiora, right? Snake wheels, yeah, that's what I'm wondering. I think the Snake wheels more than the Plow Under. Because we wheeled Kiora. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. Alright. We're not really a Fast Bond deck. We don't have any draw 7s. Which is what really makes Fast Bond good. And we don't have Upheaval either for Fast Bond. So, oh, maybe Traff. That's a decent point. Take Battle Ball, wheel one of the other two. That might have been better, honestly. Yeah, we just want to fetch. I agree. We're not really a fast spawn deck. So we just really want to fetch land. Fast spawn is obscene if you get draw sevens or upheaval or like cards like Fact or Fiction. But I think it's just like... Yeah, Strand is better, I guess, because we could wheel Foothills. That's fair. But I think when you're just like playing with your opening hand, fast spawn's like sometimes a bit mopey, honestly. That's been my experience. You just take the twist and try and slash it. I kind of respect that. Elf GG. Elf is great. Elf is perfect. Huh. Regrowth, gifts, shackles are all. We are back to our roots, Cambo. Couldn't escape it for too long. Real bad pack. It's not great. I think I'm taking the shackles for the board. We're not a great shackles deck. There'll be matchups where this like is high upside, I guess. I don't know. Elspeth opposition. We can't cast her is the problem. Our mana can't support Elspeth. Like, honestly, even getting blue-green mana to function in Cube is pretty hard. Because you have mana dorks on one, but then you have, like, double blue for your powerful blue cards. It gets really awkward. So I guess it's just the Baloth. Manamorphose Elspeth opposition. Oh my god. Baloth is not very good. I'd rather not play it, but... I guess it's hypothetically a playable. Strip Mine. I mean, I'm not playing any of these other cards. I'm just gonna randomly mize games. We did pass the Crucible, sadly. Now we feel really silly for not grabbing Crucible and crossing our fingers. It is kind of unreal, Max. It's kind of unreal. You're not wrong. Does this Brawl do anything? Not really. I also just need playables. Alright, Garruk is good. Snake Wield, awesome. Ooh, we have Excavator Strip Mine. Is Excavator better here? Because of Strip Mine? It's kind of hard to set those up together, is the problem. It's like pretty hard to set. Oh my god. Come on, Crucible. Crucible. There's a Crucible in the next pack. There is a Crucible in the next pack. Come on. Come on. No! 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 Ah. My heart can't take this. Alright, this natural order is garbage in this deck. We have the whole combo anyway, we sure do. The old no card draw, free card combo. I like a bit of card draw, it's probably fine. We are back on the Simic train, Alex. We're back to where we came from. And we'll forever stay. Alright, so this is 25. So I need to cut at least one. Cut Kiora, please. Kiora's honestly fine. I don't know why everyone hates her so much. Natural Order plus Progeny is still your deck's best play. It's not even, like, that good. And half the time you're just drawing into Rod Progenesis before the Natural Order, because we only have one target for the Natural Order. Over half the time, because you can also just draw them at the same time, and that's really awkward too. I guess we can clique the Progenitus. And we have a Brawl to loot the Progenitus. Yeah, the Brawl is quite bad. The Brawl might have to go. Simic Horse Centipede, oh my god. Alright, this is 24. I think I want 17 lands because I have the strip line. We don't have an Ojutai on our board, sadly. Ape. We didn't grab the Ojutai. I can't remember what we grabbed instead, but... For roll, looting up the Mystic Snake. We didn't get the Mystic Snake either. I need to cut one card. What do people think the final cut is? Like a Signet? Not cutting the Kiora. Could just be the Selesnya Signet. Control Magic. I think Control Magic's decent. It's not great, but... I think the Selesnya Signet is not ideal. Let's try this. Sword doesn't seem to align with our strategy that well. I mean, it's a way to win games, right? You just, like, suit up an elf or a clique or something. Like, honestly, I was at the point where I was almost considering playing Pestamite just because it works with Edric and Sword. So I'm pretty happy with the Sword, I think. 1, 2, 3, 9, 10. Probably want, like, one more green than blue. Is this good? So this is 10 green, 9 of it on turn 1 for our elves and our fast bond. Yeah, this seems good. Alright. Back to our roots. Is this the third Simic draft in our 4 drafts today? I think it might be. Never sawed up my control magic creature. Noted. I think I saw an opponent do that once and I learned quickly. It sort of feels like we have a bias. I might have preferred colours in Magic, as it so happens. I think I'm meant to keep this. If I draw a land on 2, this hand is great. If I don't draw a land on 2, this hand is still fine. Whatever. We didn't come here to mulligan. To be fair, I have very real biases in normal draft formats too. Like Nationals 2 years ago, I just drafted blue decks two drafts in a row. Nationals this year, I drafted green-white 2 drafts in a row. I've had, like, at the PT for Dominaria, I drafted black-white 2 times in a row. Like, every draft format, I have, like, really obvious preferences, and it's really awkward. I find it really hard to move away from them. This is kind of nice. Nice opening from us. Frenzy deck Freod. Frenzy is gas. Frenzy is, like, surprisingly awesome in this cube. Ooh. I guess we just want to Edric to try and draw a card. They could have interaction up, I guess. Not a lot that can be done about that. I just really want to hit my land drop, right? If I can. Edric kind of gives us a shot at that. Yeah, for sure, Max. It's also just like in normal draft formats, the archetypes I'm really drawn to are the ones that like I think are good and are being underdrafted. So I just like get all the key pieces late anyway, which is nice. Alright. What nonsense is gonna happen? Dak Faden, huh? Interesting. So if I want to attack Dak Faden, I don't get to draw cards, and I kind of want to draw cards. Luckily we don't have any artifacts for him to steal, but obviously the looting is like super strong. I think I'm just going to draw 2, especially with a counterspell in hand. If we hit an island, we get to suspend this and have counterspell up, which is really strong. Just control magic the Dak, obviously. Why wouldn't I do that? Island, perfect. Suspend, and now we have counterspell up to protect our team, so we can keep drawing cards. This Edric is awesome, damn. Edric is so great. The main thing, Vex, is I really wanted to hit my land drop. I feel like hitting my land drop there was really important. Which is why I wanted to attack my opponent and draw cards rather than start tackling down Dak. Like, hitting the island and letting us, like, do 2 things in a turn was really powerful. Dak looks pretty bad when we play a Sphinx, it sure does. Sure does. Ooh. Tinker, Coercive Portal. Interesting. So this time we get to play Excavator and hold up Counterspell still. Keep drawing cards here. Why is Dak's hand red? I'm not sure. I don't really know. I think I'm going to start getting in damage on Dak to keep him under control. I still draw 1 card, which is pretty good. Oh, caught red-handed. Oh my god. Jeez. Jeez. That's a lot. That is kind of a lot. Alright, this is fine. Excavator doesn't matter. Just want to keep holding open my counter. There are silly plot reasons in the books that no one read, I can believe that. Great, so we have Phyrexian Arena in play, we're keeping Dak under control. Pretty soon this Cloudscape comes in, it's going to be great. Would like to find something to do on 4 mana next turn, so that I can keep holding open Counterspell. I guess I have the option of just not attacking with my Mystic. Feels a bit loose. Wow, they discarded Blightsteel. It's nice. Oh, his hands were branded red when he was caught trying to steal something on Alkabar. That's interesting. You can slime. Yeah, I could just slime here and just attack with Edric. Kind of like that plan. I do want to be casting stuff rather than just holding open my counterspell. Still get to draw a card this way. This is spend free. It's coming in next turn, real soon. Ooh, Clique is nice, but I can't do that plus counter, so keep telegraphing my counterspell as heavily as humanly possible. Please no Mystic Confluence. What do they cast him? Oh, counter draw. that's fine. I don't feel like I care about this. Like, they get a 2-for-1, but I just want to hold up my counterspell for, like, a big play that can take over the game. Huh. Killing Edric? I'm so far ahead in cards that this doesn't really matter either. Keeps a one-lander, doesn't get punished, of course. Why would I ever get punished? Keeping one-landers is great. Alright, with the Cloudskate coming in next turn, we get to reset Dax's loyalty, which is really nice. I'd really love another blue source, because I'd like to be able to clique with Counterspell up, but... Okay. Storing up those signets for Trinket, for a Tinker. Digging deep for them. If they daze me here, I'll be real upset. Assume this is a Titan, not a Wildfire. Alright, fine, I'll bite. Would in fact not like to get Wildfired. Please don't daze me, thank you. Now we get to clique them. And bounce stack. To their hand. To reset his loyalty. Ooh, another blue source. I could also just land Sphinx here. Whilst they don't have counters up. I feel like main phasing clique is just so nice though. Just like get to see their hand whilst they can't have counters open. You just jam Sphinx. It's real tempting. I'm gonna do this. I'm just scared, you know. Well, apparently I was right to be burning of Jingyi. Well, the Ugin is not beatable. It's just that. I guess I'm taking the Eugene. Playing my Fraggy. Since Fraggy lives through burning. Sphinx would have been great here, agreed. Agreed. I was scared. Can confirm, was scared. Should not have been. I think we're still in a fine position, though. Like, with so much pressure, they kind of have to burning, and then they just can't cast any spells. Yeah. Alright. Game 1 down. Yeah, for sure. That was my fear. If we slam Sphinx and they control magic us, we're in a lot of trouble. Sphinx Jam made for the finest Sphinxes. Oh my god. I'm not like super excited by this control magic here. If I'm being completely honest. This is gonna sound really strange. It might be wrong. I'm like weirdly interested in Palinchron. Just because it's a 4/5 against their like double burning deck. And it's a 7 mana creature against their Ugin deck. Is that absurd? It's like kinda interesting. If we're cutting the control magic. Control magic does answer Blightsteel. How soft are we to Blightsteel? We have a Riftwing. We have a Mystic Confluence. Yeah, I think we just want the control magic for the Blightsteel. I agree. I don't want to lose to that card randomly. Opposition is good against Blightsteel, true. Opposition is good against most things. Keep. This hand is nice. The wording was not ideal, facts, I will fully agree. Ooh. Fast Bond. Strip Mine. Let's draw ourselves a Ramanap Excavator. That's not a Ramanap Excavator. So unlucky. Let's draw ourselves a basic forest. I don't think I'm allowed to complain about that draw. If they have Mana Leak, I am going to be tilted. Do I just want to play opposition this turn to play around Mana Leak? If I play opposition and they have Mana Leak, they're 100% Mana Leaking it. And then we can use opposition plus elf to make sure the... If this resolves, we can use these two to make sure this resolves. I kind of just want opposition. I feel like this is just so good for us if it resolves. Yeah, op first. I think I like op first. Because if they have a Mana Leak, this is going to eat the Mana Leak. And if it doesn't eat a Mana Leak, they're probably losing anyway. Even without the Excavator. Alright, deal. You have a Jace. A-okay. You are welcome to all the Jaces your heart desires. Wow. Come back, opponent. Jeez. I wish we had the Crucible too. Appropriate response, indeed. Indeed. I'm gonna head to the bathroom a sec. We'll hop into the second match once I'm back. Stone Rain's too strong. Who's ever beaten a Stone Rain? Opponent hasn't. As evidenced. I said it almost wouldn't happen. I mean, it's like a free card combo with no card draw, but it's a pretty good free card combo. Pretty acceptable. How many Simic decks are we at now? Oh, I should update the record at top. I think this is our third Simic deck today. Out of the 4 we've drafted. And it's our 5th Simic deck total out of the 7 we've drafted. We just like never escape Simic, no matter how hard we try. Admittedly, we're not trying very hard. Because why would we ever want to escape Simic? We could play red cards, or we could play Plow Under. Turn 2 Garruk, turn 3 Garruk. Almost turn 2 Garruk. Don't know what I'm talking about. Seems decent. Hope we're against a fair deck. And this sounds pretty nice against a fair deck. We do know how we feel about Plow Under, Marcus. We do indeed. All this glorious blue mana. What a great place to be in life. Are we Leaking or Garruking? Garruk Plus forces them to like attack with their dorks if they want to take him down. But then we're like spending next turn Plow Undering, and I kind of just want to Clique. Yeah, I think I just want to Clique. They have so much mana in play too. Oh my god, Marcus. Oh my god. God damn it, Marcus. Why you gotta be like this? Mono Forests. Huh. Actual mono green. So Avenger of Zendikar is not very good once they get plowed under. I think I just want to take the Master, right? I can't really beat this card. As embarrassing an admission as that is. And then they're just not casting this for ages. Alright. I am excited for everything this turn entails. Because it entails blowing up plans. In a manner of speaking. Basically Stone Raining. Double Stone Rain, double Time Walk. No one has ever beaten a Stone Rain. Confirmed. LD to the GG. Simple as. What did you turn into? Tune into. You turned into the Plow Under stream. Also known as the Fast Bond Strip Mine Ramanap Excavator stream. One in the same. They're very similar streams. I actually kind of want this Vidalcan Shackles. I think this Vidalcan Shackles is decent. What are we cutting? What's bad in this matchup? I feel like something must be bad in this matchup. Manglehorn seems real bad, actually. Pretty happy to take that one out. Just replying to something a sec. Autumn types vigorously, indeed. Had to respond to something. Turns out, when you've been streaming for 5.5 hours, you occasionally have to pay attention to some things. That sounds nice. Control magic seems real decent against them. What is just star on the stream chat? What am I missing, Amy? I'm not sure I understand. Oh, anything in brackets. Oh, I'm silly. I wasn't looking at the OBS, yeah. Wow, no turn 1 dork. What is this world? What is this world? Where your opponent doesn't play a mana dork turn 1? Opponent says good luck, have fun, that they enjoy the stream. Appreciate it. Is Shackles good? If so, I kind of just want to Elder this turn to not let them know about the Shackles that's in their future. YouTube can't see these comments. You figured out how to hide comments. I should probably not read them out. Now YouTube knows what the comments are. Damn. Damn, I ruined your secret, Amy. I ruined your secret. It's kind of nice having a green deck where we're really incentivized to grab islands, so we get to feel way better about ourselves. Points at Druid. I think Shackles is good. Get that suspicion. Entirely plausible. Don't cast Anissa. No! This is what it feels like. This is what it feels like. Damn. Right. Karma. Indeed. You thought I liked Flower. I thought I did too. I think I want to redraw those lands. So I guess I crack this now instead. Aw, thanks Tanner, appreciate you. Mew and Snubs both also appreciate the Happy Christmases. Alright, well, I guess this means we have to spoil the secret a bit. Because I'd like to be able to kill that Druid next turn. Now if they play something really big to go over the top of the Shackles, we get to control magic it. This mirror is dirty, just like killing lands everywhere. Tanner, the 3-month resub. It apparently does not work here too. Although it stops OBS from reading your message out, which is interesting. Normally OBS reads messages. Everyone get some love in chat for Tanner. Appreciate your continued support. Enjoy your shield. Alright. So. Cast my Wall of Blossoms and then kill the Druid. With these here shackles. Wrought of Iron. Ooh, did not sack the Druid. Interesting. That works out pretty nicely for us. It means we get to make mana off it next turn before we sacrifice it. Oh my god, Ryan. That changes everything. I think I have to end the stream now. And book a flight to the Himalayas. Based on the content of that message. It's like imperative. I'm sorry, chat. I'm sorry. I have to disappear now. I'm really bad at not laughing. It's really awkward. Can I just say, Vedalken Shackles, good. Whoever's called the Vedalken Shackles, not good. I'd like to point out the concession that just occurred. This has been great. With 4 games in, 104, and 3 of them have been due to very wildly varying kinds of Stone Rains. Between Infinite Strip Mines, Plow Under, and Stealing Mana Dorks. Basically, infinite Stone Rains. That would make sense, Marcus, yes. Ape of Justice, the tier 1 sub. Thanks for becoming a Knight of Autumn, Ape. I appreciate you. Everyone get some love in chat for Ape. Sure, thanks for the support. This hand is... I've kept some sketchy hands today. I really want to keep this hand because it has a strip mine on one, but... sadly. Well, this isn't exactly playable either. I guess this is our blue source for Edric. So I probably want this. Just like really need blue mana with this hand. Ooh, mono white. White weenie. Some sort of bizarre HTML realization, indeed reavowed. If you put your sentence in between these brackets, it makes the sentence disappear on OBS. It's very strange. It's very, very strange. Alright, I don't really know how we win this game. Because Edric is going to do very little. Doesn't even have to be in between. Oh my god. I feel really sorry for whoever's watching on YouTube and just can't read these. Ooh, we're going to get in an Edric attack. Opponent, thank you. I appreciate you. Oh, awesome, Ape. Didn't realize that. That's kind of awesome. I occasionally I go back to Bristol like a couple of times a year and end up going to Excelsior whenever I'm there. Bristol is great. I really miss the Bristol Magic scene. Bristol Magic scene is like so good. Oh my, no. No. Ugh. Get mana tithed, Jesus. Should have played my land apparently to play around mana tithe. I mean we have the elf, but if we play the land we get to draw a card. So we miss out on our card draw because of the tithe. It's yeah, it's like a 1 for 0, but not getting to draw a card of Edric is sad times. Yeah, the legacy scene around that part is really nice, for sure. Lots of great people. They traded Tithe for a card, but I feel like if we'd drawn a card and they'd had a Tithe in hand, that works out better for us. I don't know. Unsure. Brightling. Because now the Edric just doesn't do very much is the problem. Because it's so hard to attack through this stuff. In a meaningful way. Practice is nice here though. Slows down the Selfless Spirit clock by a lot. The legacy scene was ruined in Bristol when you left because people had to play their own decks. It definitely shrunk a bit when you left. I don't know how it is now. I think I've heard that it's recovered a bit recently, which is good. But yeah, it definitely struggled a bit, like, immediately after you leaving, just because, like, a lot of people there just didn't actually have decks, even, for a while. Jeez. White weenie too good? Ugh. At least we somehow get to control Magic the Brightling, which is pretty unrealistic. Don't know where we go from there, but something. Stops them like chumping with Brightling and then rebuying it every turn with the Selfless Spirit. The sword. Yeah. So they get to block with Copter if they want. Stop us drawing a card of Fraggy, but... Or stop us killing Gideon, rather. That's fine. I guess the Copter being on defense means Edric can't attack. Last Legacy had 21 people. Jeez. What's made it come... Like, I'd heard something implying that it had come back in a big way. What's caused that to happen, Mike? It's kind of amazing. Because I know, someone posted in chat saying they were, like, now hosting 2 Legacy nights a week or something. At one of the stores. I think Zyrensis said that. Oh, wow. That's really nice, yeah. 2 a month. Okay, not 2 a week, I was being silly. 2 a month. 2 a month is still really good improvement. Kind of like getting back to where it was. Awesome, Faithless. I wonder what the uptick is due to. Student is also unbeatable. Giant First Striker against my army of ground pounders. This matchup feels tough. The other 2 matchups felt like pretty good for us. I guess we're going to be boarding in... What's it called? Going to be boarding in Shackles here, which is going to be really nice. We have to remember that Manglehorn is awesome against them. Not bought it out by mistake. Like, they have at least 2 targets we're happy to hit. Oh, that makes sense, Faithless. For sure. So if I don't jump Gideon, I'm taking way too much damage, I guess. It turns off, like, Consecrated Sphinx as the live draw. I don't think I can afford to take 10, is the problem. Maybe I'm meant to jump Edric, so I can still draw Sphinx. Huh. It's, like, not intuitive, because Edric is, like, generally a pretty good card, but he's kind of not doing anything on this board state. We're probably meant to jump with Edric. Sorry to hear that, Ape. I hope you managed to find somewhere. That is a first striker. Guess I'm just passing the turn. Alright, I'm bringing in Shackles. I also think I'm bringing in Pestamite. I think Pestamite can help us kill Planeswalkers. Also just like trade with like a Selfless Spirit or whatever. So those two are definitely coming in. I don't think anything else appeals to me though. I don't think Obstinate Baloth is actually what you want to be doing. Like, gaining life is not that relevant against White Weenie. It's just about controlling the board. Yeah, honestly, I think I've only seen, like, Death and Taxes in Bristol, like, once in all the time I've been there. I imagine it must be more popular nowadays, but people never really seemed to like it back then. Alright, I don't know how we get out of this. They're going to hit us for 5 in the air, and we have to jump Gids. I guess it involves opposition. If we draw opposition, we can maybe do something. I'm pretty sure I meant to jump with Fractusk to make opposition as good a draw as possible. Because then I can keep another creature in play. Because I think opposition is like our main out here. Also, wow, Copter plus Sword is disgusting. It's actually just draw a card. I don't really want to spend a counter on that, but if I'm drawing towards opposition anyway, I guess I might as well. Since I'm going to be tapping out for that regardless. Opposition. Come on. Come on, deck. Please. Please. Just dead to the Copter. Alright. Alright. Interesting. So I think I do want the Pestamite to help kill Gideon. I think I definitely want the Shackles. It sure does, Mike. It sure does. They'd never print a card like that, though. Sounds way too strong. What cards are bad here? I feel like the fast one might be a bit cute. Natural Order plus Progenitus seems good here. Just because it's a bad matchup, maybe? And it's a way to, like, win a bad matchup. I could see that as an argument. I do not think this is very good in our deck, but if we genuinely believe this is a bad matchup, you could bring it in. I think that Edric seems pretty bad. It's, like, pretty good with Pestamite, though. Oh, cut Plow Under. Yeah. Agree. Agree completely. Good shout. Honestly, Counterspell isn't the best, and I think Fast Bond is not the best either here. You'd cut the Counterspell. Yeah, it's just kind of hard to like justify holding this up a lot of the time when they're already beating us down, I feel like. There's like an argument for boarding these in. I think this is like the closest I've been to playing these two all day. Oh, that weird reverberatory noise is happening again. Interesting. It might be... I'm wondering if it happens when I touch the desk with like my leg and push against it. Is it still happening now? You try Progenitus. We'll see how game 2 goes. I might board it in for game 3 if there's a game 3. I'm still unsure. Immediately draw at turn 1. That's what Progenitus does. Literally what Progenitus does. You can't hear it right now. Interesting. I'm really curious what's causing it. Happy Christmas Eve, Imogen. Oh, Christmas Eve. Yeah. I was confused for a moment. I was like, wait, why am I saying these words? Alright. If we draw a land, this hand's great. If we don't, it's still functional. It's kind of hard to mulligan these sorts of hands. Even though, like, obviously they can very easily have problems. That's terrifying. Turn 1 Copter, yep. Hope they scoop of Natural Order on the stack, oh my god. Ooh, they didn't have Manative. I was wondering if that was why they played the Mox Diamond on 1. Hold up Manative. Gideon. Huh? Alright, I would like to draw an island next turn. Even if we don't, we've got like Pastamite and stuff to buy time, but... Yeah, this doesn't have a sword on it yet, which is something. Interesting. So I just have to use Pastamite this turn, I suppose. Tap down the Copter. Hope no Manative. Oh my god. We do in fact have Sword of Fire and Ice. Made your comment more amusing to me. Tap down the Copter. Stop it hitting us, stop it looting as well. We take 1 more damage this way, but I think stopping the loot is more relevant. Yep. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. That's a lot of damage. I do just need to like find my lands there. Like this was a risk when we kept this hand. Like we knew that. Sometimes you're not going to draw a land for 3 turns in a row. And that's fine. Alright, if we draw Island next turn, is opposition going to be enough? We're going to go to 2 this turn. So probably not. 11 confirmed, less than 13, in fact. Oh, I guess they can suit up the Moran Crusader, huh? Which makes it 12. So now we can draw an island and steal the Moran Crusader. And then, like, chump the Copter. Land. Oh my god. That is a tilt. Oh yeah, they could have crewed first to kill us, right? With the battle skull. You're right. Well, if they don't have a creature, then we're not technically dead. Because this can jump this. So there's that. It's not obvious to me that casting Excavator is even better than just, like, suspending Cloudskate here, but maybe we were meant to board out Excavator in this matchup. I feel like this isn't really the matchup for it. Okay, now Leva's dead because of the Copter. GG's. That matchup felt awkward. Like, still run back another 2-1 with the Simic lifestyle there. 15 and 5. That can't be right. It must be 16 and 5, right? Because that adds up to 21. Alright.